Hi guys, JB Minot here, and these are my pickups for the summer of 2023. I'm sorry I haven't done a video in a while. Maybe you missed me, maybe you didn't. I don't know. Hopefully this video will pass a few minutes of your time. But anyway, here we go. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. It's a remaster of the classic GameCube game. A lot of people are whining and moaning because it's not perfect, or they don't feel it's really a remaster. But it's a good Tales game. It's a fun game to play. It gets a little repetitive though. Most Tales games I think do get repetitive. Gal Guardians Demon Purge. This is, I don't know if it's a Metroidvania yet or just a Castlevania type game, but you feature two characters in here and you swap out between them. One of them's got more power, one of them's got more magic, I do believe. And it's a beautiful game, but I don't know, I think it's unusually difficult. We Love Katamari Reroll, Royal Reverie. This is a remake of the PS2 game. I love the Katamari games. They're very fun, very colorful, very silly games. RPG Golf Legends. You're basically using your golf club as an attack weapon, plus you open up certain holes in certain areas by playing golf and trying to get birdies and eagles and whatnot. I got this online. It's from Kemco, which is weird because usually their RPGs are kind of standard. It's not as golf oriented. It's got a lot of golf, but it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. Not as innovative a golf game. I'm going to talk about another golf game that I think is really fun to play. Okay, now for July. Those were all for June. Earth Knight. This is a continual runner game. It's a very beautiful game, kind of trippy. You're kind of, basically you're running on the top of the back of a dragon and you're avoiding certain articles, and in the end of the thing you stomp on the dragon's head to make sure that it dies and get to the other dragons, try to open up more powers, and once you defeat that dragon, you fall down to the ground, and you try to land on top of another dragon. It's a great game, very fun game, kind of tough, but it's addictive, and you keep wanting to go back and try again. And it's just a beautiful psychedelic game. The graphics are just fantastic. I forget, I think I got this at Best Buy, if I'm not mistaken. I got this online for like 19 bucks. Beholder 3. You're basically like a spy, pretty much. You observe and report, and you watch people's internet, I do believe, and stuff like that. You spy on people's windows. It's more of a simulation type game. Miraculous, Rise of the Sphinx. I got this because it was 19 bucks. It's basically an action platformer based on the television show, which I guess is really popular. But there's that. Pikmin 4. Haven't played this yet. Been getting good reviews. I like the Pikmin games. It's one of the few games I paid 60 bucks for. I usually don't do that anymore, but Clive and Wrench. I believe I got this from GameFly. It's your standard 3D platformer game. I waited till it went way down in price. This is a manager game. You're basically running a pharmacy. It's called Big Pharma. And I bought it, where did I buy it from? I got it either from eBay or I got it from Amazon. I can't remember which. But this is a good simulation game. You're basically creating cures and creating medicine and selling it and doing research and stuff like that. My only problem with the game is that in handheld mode, the fonts are way too small. You shouldn't need reading glasses to understand what you're seeing on the screen. You got that, came with that. Came with some stickers. But other than that, it's a good looking game. It's a fun game to play if you like simulators like that. And you know, if you like that, you can't go wrong. Okay, let me put this in here. This is a great game. Superland, which I bought from Gamefly.com. It's not a perfect game, though. It's basically a mix between Zelda and a third world. It's like a third world Zelda almost, but mostly it's puzzle-oriented. You're trying to figure out how to get from one area to another, and they set up different puzzles. You have this force cube that you can create that sits on, that you can use to shoot at obstacles that need to be hit, or that you can use as a weight, or that you can use to get to higher areas, and you can jump and stuff like that. My real problem with the game is the platforming kind of sucks, and unfortunately, the enemies, the way they spawn right behind you. You can be doing nothing, you know, and you can stand there, and the enemies will spawn right behind you and start beating on you, and they take a while to kill, and they take up a lot of your power. But there's that. And I bought this for cheap. I waited till it was down in price. Hello Neighbor 2. These games don't usually get good reviews, but... Okay, now for the month of August. I bought this online. I bought it from Amazon, I think. Arkanoid Eternal Battle. It's just a beautiful Arkanoid game. I think you can play multiplayer, and there's an Eternal Battle there, but you can play online. I'm not even sure if the server is up. But it's Arkanoid, and Arkanoid's a great game. If not, somehow the paddle's not as manageable. Noob, the Factionless. You're basically, see, where's it from? It's from Microid, so it's a pretty standard crafting RPG type game where you're playing a witch. You're trying to level up, go after monsters and whatnot. Star Renegades. I got this because it's got a unique battle system. It's where you can, it's turn-based RPG, where if you can knock an enemy out of a timeline so that they can't attack you. I'm not quite 100% sure the details yet. Haven't played it yet. Got a couple other great games I've been playing. Lyn, Path of the Orchards. This is I got this, where did I get this? I got this online from Amazon. I get most of my games from Amazon anymore. You're basically this little girl who's kind of a Wisp type character, and she has to jump through platforms, and each platform area has a, you're jumping on some of these platforms, and you're causing the platforms to either turn or way down and other stuff like that. And you're trying to get out of the area that you're in. This is an excellent little golf game. A little golf journey. This is more like a puzzler type game. You have a little puzzle area, and you're trying to get to the hole. But the key here, what makes it replayable, is that you're trying to get 3 stars. So, and it's an excellent little golf game, a little golf journey. Crime O'Clock. This is a mixture between a point-and-click type game and a Where's Waldo game. What you're trying to do is that you got all these details on the screen, and you're trying to solve mysteries by finding checking out the details on the screen and exploring them. And it's a great little game, but you got to have a lot of patience, though. A lot of patience. And last but not least, I haven't played this one yet. Star Sand. It's a survival in the desert first-person simulator. I think I got this. I think I got it from Gamefly.com for cheap. I think I got it for 14 bucks. Anyhow, okay, guys, those are my pickups for the summer of 2023. I hope that killed about 5 to 10 minutes of your time, and I hope you have a great Halloween. Hope you have a great fall. Today's the first day of fall, as a matter of fact. And let me know what you think. In the meantime, God bless. Bye-bye.